AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor sideline, their head coach. These guys ready to get this one going. On the Cowboys side, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure. And they will start at the 40. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They'll take it up the gut. He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him the yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Now Ward. Here's a screen down for Pollard. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and it blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
Here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. And the Titans first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. He didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind him.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Getting home that time to Marvin Overshown.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Ward. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On now is the Titans punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot over and try to create some space.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Prescott. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we get to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they built that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
There we go.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Yeah.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Prescott now from the 50. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Check that.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And they'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Throwing now, Ward. Pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Titans! Wandale Robinson, 36 yards. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Wandale Robinson. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for our Cowboys. First down. First and 10.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. There's Prescott. That is going to step up and run. Really a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing. Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Out come the Titans now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To throw is Ward. He completes it to Tate. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Come on.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Well, he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they get back to their huddle with a pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Get it.
Throwing is Ward. He's got his running back out of the backfield. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
No.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write
balanced schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
On 4th down, on his groupie to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now Prescott. Intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Prescott. To the left side, it's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play here for Dallas. 49 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Our
3
score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. To the air again, Prescott. Completes this one to Pickens. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
gain of 9 yards. That's good. Cowboys. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Prescott off play action. Now one here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go.
To throw is Prescott. Got a man and he hits him in stride. That is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw, here's Ward. Over the middle, complete to Tate. Down the right sideline. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. 69 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Point after, good by Groupie. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Prescott now. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. From the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. A good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 and the 36. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's done everything he could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Here we go, Friday.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Second and 10.
Yeah!
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Prescott to throw it. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It's like the first day of school, isn't it? Week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. We're back for year 2 at EA Sports, so let's get into it. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's Rome Odunze. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Bears wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's Bryce Young. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. the Panthers use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, it's Blue. Coming to tackle to John Franklin Myers.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Line.
They'll set up a throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Yeah, here we go. 40, 26.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. 20.
Prescott. Getting open man, it's Pickens.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. I take 40. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Prescott to throw on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. play clock at 3. We'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Prescott
from the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Aubrey now for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
So it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Pollard again. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 57 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. Touchdown, Titans. Wan'Dale Robinson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Yeah, here we go. Warning.
The Starts with a run by Blue. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 1 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Yeah! There we go, Whiting. What do you think?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, how about that? You use a high draft pick on this guy back in April, hoping he'll grow into a role as the season progresses. And now look at this, a pick 6 in his very first NFL game.
Sometimes the evaluation doesn't match what the kid brings to the table. He progressed quickly.
Groupie for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and CeeDee Lamb ready to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in that day.